Welcome back to Broken Sword number 1. Let's visit the hospital. All the points look like clown noses on the map. Is it symbolism?
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Who said I was gonna take anything? Maybe I just wanted to look. Also, I hope they don't just leave dead people out in the ambulance in front. That'd be kinda creepy. Oh god. This guy, he looks kind of bizarre.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
The way he said really sounded like he didn't believe that was your name.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
Okay, so when are visiting hours? Like, this is the middle of the afternoon, isn't that perfect time?
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Who are his employers?
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Alright, let's shake hands then.
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
You know, for Paris being like a city of love, a lot of people don't want to touch you. George, what's wrong with you? Are you like sticky or something? Maybe they just don't like Americans.
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
No, sir. I do not pretend to know the pharmacist's job.
See? We know what he thought it was.
Look at this, Doc. It's a genuine medieval type gemstone.
Yes, so I see. Remarkable.
I have to take this gem to Marquet. He might be able to explain its significance.
My dear chap, Marquet has other things on his mind right now.
Like what?
His catheter, for one.
Well, that would be on other things. Probably not his mind. Here, maybe this pass. I work for the same company. Let me in.
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Well, I hate you.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir, I have not.
Fine, you know what? I'm gonna go ask the receptionist. Here, wait, let me show you this guy. He wears clown pants.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Oh, you're useless.
Thanks for your help. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Maybe you'll let me see him.
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
No.
No, I'm conducting a private investigation.
Then I can't help you.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from the zoo.
Has
Any
Marquet
clown?
been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Well, I am. I'm this
Look
guy.
at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2. That's Nurse Grendel's ward.
Okay, what does that mean? Apparently she's a black lady.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
So why don't you fire her? She's sounds like a horrible person. Punishing people that don't take shits at 6:10? What the hell?
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
George, I hope you remembered that. Otherwise, we're going to be wandering a long time.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Lots of things.
The connector in the socket supplied electricity to the polishing machine.
Let me guess, he won't be able to hear me.
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
Wow,
It's a deal.
that escalated quickly, George.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the corridors?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
What are you gonna do? Polish their shoes?
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. Not a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you? I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind me back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull-through.
Well, I'll see you later then.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
The door didn't have a sign or label or any kind of identification.
So it looks like the hospital is more like the Minotaur's maze. Will we find our way through? Find out next time.